Understanding the role of sex therapy. At Pathways Counseling Services, we advocate that healthy sex talk will lead to a happier life. Sex therapy helps people with the emotional, mental, and physical parts of their overall well-being. In this article, we will be explaining sex therapy. We will discuss why it is important, how it will help you, and what to expect during your visit to our office. We will explain and explore common myths. Your sexual well-being is just as important as your mind and body. Sex therapy is not just for couples. It's for anybody who feels they'd be interested in finding out more about themselves. It helps heal from past experiences. It builds a stronger connection to yourself and with others. By the end of this article, we aim to help you feel inspired to break the silence and take steps towards building a stronger emotional and sexual well-being. What is sex therapy? Sex therapy is a type of counseling that helps you to examine the emotional and relationship components of your sexual health. Unlike solely body-based medical interventions, sex therapy considers how emotions, memories, and relationships might affect intimacy and self-worth. Sex therapy gives individuals a setting where they can freely discuss, gain more insight about themselves, build comfort, confidence, and create stronger bonds with others. At Pathways Counseling Services, our sex therapists aid with low sex drive, sexual communication issues, trouble having an orgasm, pain during or after sex, erectile dysfunction, differences in sexual needs and desire between partners, body image issues, sexual anxiety or performance anxiety, healing after sex trauma, processing gender, sexuality, or identity issues, and adjustment following giving birth, illness, or major life transition. In sex therapy, we will not ask you to do anything sexual during sessions. We talk openly and respectfully to get to know your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Therapy is always confidential, safe, and rooted in consent. Why sex therapy matters. Sexual health is a big part of life. It influences confidence, relationships, emotional health, and even physical health. Many people feel shy or embarrassed to discuss sex issues or seek help. Sex therapy can help you to communicate better with your partner, to feel more confident in yourself, to understand your wants and needs, heal from shame, guilt, or painful memories, enjoy deeper emotional intimacy, feel more connected to your body, worry less about sexual performance, and find more joy and pleasure in relationships. Sex therapy isn't only about fixing problems. It's about building emotional closeness. This means creating stronger bonds. You'll feel more like your true self in relationships. Common myths about sex therapy. Most folks feel anxious or uncertain when they first consider sex therapy. That's to be expected. There are many myths and misconceptions surrounding what sex therapy is, particularly when it comes to recovering from trauma. Let's address some of the most common ones. Myth number 1. Sex therapy is only for couples. Fact. Many individuals go to sex therapy by themselves. You don't need to be in a relationship to benefit from it. Therapy can help you with your self-discovery, healing from past trauma, increasing communication around sexual topics, building self-esteem, and becoming one with yourself. Myth number 2. You must have a big problem to need sex therapy. In fact, you don't need to be in crisis to start therapy. Some people want to improve their communication skills. Others want to understand their bodies. Some prepare for major life changes like aging, pregnancy, or relationship changes. Therapy can promote healing and growth. Myth number 3. It is shameful or immoral to talk about sex. Fact. In therapy, nothing is off limits. Talking openly about intimacy, relationships, and feelings in a safe, respectful space reduces shame and builds self-acceptance. Learning to be comfortable with talking about these things is part of the healing process. Myth number 4. Sex therapy is purely about intercourse. Fact. Sex therapy is way more than physical acts. It focuses on emotional intimacy, trust, communication, personal growth, boundaries, and all sorts of connection. Intimacy is feeling valued, safe, and understood, not only physical touching. Myth number 5. Sex therapy will make me talk about embarrassing details I'm not ready to share. Fact. Your comfort and safety always comes first. At Pathways Counseling Services, our trauma-informed therapist will pace themselves with you. They won't push you to talk about anything until you're ready. Establishing emotional safety and trust is our main priority. Myth number 6. Sex therapy is repairing sexual problems, not healing emotional wounds. Fact. Healing emotional pain tends to start first in sex therapy. Feeling safe, valued, and supported creates better intimacy, self-esteem, communication, and bonding. Therapy is rebuilding from the inside out. Myth number 7. If I've experienced sexual trauma, I'm broken and I can't have a healthy relationship. Fact. Experiencing trauma does not mean you are broken. With help and compassion, many heal, reconnect with their bodies, and build strong, loving relationships. Healing is possible for anyone. Myth number 8. Sex therapy will push me into intimacy too quickly before I'm ready. Fact. Therapy is centered on emotional safety first. You control the pace. Sex therapy can be the perfect, safe place to practice communicating vulnerabilities, setting boundaries, asking for needs, changes, and desires. Your therapist will honor you. Myth number 9. Talking about sexual trauma will make things worse. Fact. Talking about trauma can feel difficult at first. In a safe, therapeutic space, it can help let go of shame, fear, and pain. Therapy provides tools for healing and regaining a sense of autonomy, power, and peace. Myth number 10. Only women need sex therapy after sexual trauma. Fact. Sexual trauma can happen to anyone. This includes people of any gender, age, orientation, religion, and culture. Men, women, and non-binary individuals all deserve healing, care, and support. Therapy is for anyone who is ready to make changes, no matter who they are. Myth number 11. Sex therapy is too intense for trauma survivors. It's just for those who are already okay with intimacy. Fact. Sex therapy is meant to help everyone, including those who feel scared, confused, numb, or unsure. Feeling comfortable with intimacy isn't required. Therapy can help you develop this comfort over time, when you are ready. At Pathways Counseling Services, we strive to challenge myths. We also want to help you feel more empowered and informed. Everyone deserves a safe space in which to heal, grow, and form meaningful relationships. Whether you arrive with a partner, alone, with multiple partners, or just curious, we are here to support you every step of the way. What to expect in sex therapy sessions. Here at Pathways Counseling Services, we know that coming for the first time can be intimidating. That's why we make sure that your sessions are comfortable, respectful, and private. We encourage you to advocate for your needs to help make it feel more comfortable for you. At your first session, you and your therapist might discuss things like your sexual and body image self-esteem, past experiences, both bad and good, patterns of communication in your relationships, family or cultural beliefs about sexuality, any medical conditions or medications affecting intimacy, and your hopes, questions, and goals for therapy. Future sessions will focus on helping you build emotional and physical safety, practice healthy communication, understand how your body and mind work together, heal past wounds like shame or guilt, set boundaries that feel comfortable to you, build pleasure, connection, and joy, and learn intimacy exercises and tools to use at home, though this is optional. Some people feel better after just a few sessions, while others choose to work with us longer. At Pathways Counseling Services, we are honored to walk alongside you. We support you at your pace on your healing path. How sexual health is connected to mental health. Sexual health is deeply connected with your mental, physical, and emotional health. Depression, anxiety, body image disturbance, and trauma history can influence your sex life. When intimacy feels hard, it can make you feel more stressed, isolated, or blue. Your body holds stress, making it difficult to enjoy sexual or body pleasure. Many people find themselves in their head while having sex. This is often associated with other mental health challenges. Sex therapy helps by looking at your whole system, your mind, body, feelings, and relationships. This makes healing more powerful and lasting. Improving sexual health can also lower stress, stabilize mood, build body confidence, help heal from trauma, create stronger, safer relationships with others, increase communication skills, and increase boundary setting skills. When you feel whole, mind, body, and spirit, relationships are better too. Our approach at Pathways Counseling Services. We create inclusive and safe environments for everyone, regardless of age, gender, or sexual orientation. We embrace LGBTQ+ individuals, body positivity, and all forms of relationships. That includes poly and non-monogamous relationships. Our goal is to honor your values, identity, and needs, not to change who you are. We utilize evidence-based, research-driven practices like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to assist in reducing unhelpful thoughts. Emotionally focused therapy, EFT, to build couples' emotional connection. Mindfulness to reconnect with the body. Narrative therapy to rewrite painful stories. And trauma-informed care to construct a safe environment for healing. Sensate focus. Non-sexual touch exercises to practice at home. Focus on physical sensations and feeling. Use soft, gentle strokes. Find different textures. Observe for reactions. Practice on a partner or alone. Slow down and enjoy the sensations. We also offer specialized services for individuals recovering from abuse or trauma, clients of faith trying to balance spirituality and sexuality, and people questioning gender or identity concerns. When to seek sex therapy. You might want to think about sex therapy if you are feeling disconnected from your partner, having sexual desire satisfaction or confidence concerns, having sexual anxiety or feeling pressure to perform, healing from betrayal, loss, or trauma, you're curious about learning more about yourself, adjusting after childbirth, menopause, illness, or other life changes, having concerns with shame, guilt, or confusion regarding sex, or wishing for better communication about intimacy and boundaries. You don't need to wait for a crisis to intervene. Growth starts when you're willing to take that first step towards a more intimate life. At Pathways Counseling Services, we have sex therapists who are trained in human sexuality and mental health. We know these discussions can feel extremely personal and emotional. To learn about Pathways Counseling Sex Therapists, please visit our website. How to get started. That first step can be scary, but it's also an act of courage and self-care. If you are ready to start sex therapy, or if you simply have some questions, contact us. We offer free 15-minute phone consultations. For your therapy sessions, we are accommodating. You can see us in person or over the computer, whichever is more comfortable for you. We're here to provide information about our services and therapists. Let us guide you through your healing journey to joy. You can email us at info@pathwayscounselingservices.com. If you're not quite ready for therapy yet, catch us on social media. We offer helpful insights, information, and guidance to help you feel more in control of intimacy and emotional health. Final thoughts. Growth and change is possible. Sex therapy is about more than solving problems. It's also finding joy, connection, and your most authentic self. At Pathways Counseling Services, we honor the opportunity to walk alongside you on your journey toward emotional wellness, healthier relationships, and long-term confidence. You don't have to do it alone. Healing is possible, and it can start today. Pathways Counseling Services is a top-rated therapy and counseling practice in Scottsdale, Arizona, year after year. We can help you and your family find support for your mental health and well-being. Find a happier and healthier life through effective mental health care. Remember, there is help and support available to you, and we are here for you. You can reach us by phone at 480-235-1682.